Friends, welcome back to us. We're closing in near the end of this season. It's been a bit of a mixed bag season for us because we're what was it, about 4 or 5 games left in the season, do we? 1, 2, 3, 6 games left in the season. And we've already exceeded the games lost last season, which is really disappointing because I don't like losing more games season on season because for me it just feels like we're going backwards. However, we have already we've actually surpassed our our wins. So what it is we're not drawing as many games because you can see it last year. The draws are really what killed us and kept us away from Bala Town. So 56 points. We're already on our points total. So I guess you just, oh wait, sorry, never mind. 51, we're nearly at that. Professional football manager player here. We're nearly at our point total, and I'm expecting us to be able to reach that because it's 5 points. Kind of ski 56. Yeah, 5 points. So 2 wins. 2 wins were good. And as you've seen, like 16 wins versus 15 wins. We're having a similar season to what Bala Town had last season. Now, Bala, we need to talk about Bala. The last time we were here, Bala were like down in 8th. And Newton were like in 6th. And they were battling it out to see who would be able to like get into that championship conference. Bala Town only went and bloody done it. Go into here into seasons and you'll see that they just pulled themselves into a bit of form. They beat us, bastards. And then when it mattered, they just clutched it out for the draws and the wins, and they just leapfrogged. They absolutely leapfrogged Newton. Because let's get Newton here. And you can see right at the depth when it mattered. Newton dropped into 7th. Bala were able to keep that consistent form, but it was the Druids who in the depth, the last moment when it counted, and let's actually find out if they played each other. Because if that was the case, that would have been a heartbreak for them. No, they didn't. Never mind. So yeah, Newton, I expected better things from them. Actually, yeah, I expected better things from them because they were in the upper conference last year and they actually qualified for Europe. So that's a bit disappointing in Newton's regards. I'm happy to see Fen Druids in there though because they've got players on loan from us. Is he on loan from us or do we actually not have people on loan? Jesus, I don't know my own team anymore. Absworth Town does have people on loan from us. We've got Shane Bryan, who's doing reasonably well. I'm quite happy. 23 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Although Stanley, let me show you Stanley's performances because I think he's playing Carmarthen. No, sorry, Stanley's playing in the south. Let me get it open here. Unavailable. William Stanley. A 6.91, 13 assists, 3 goals, 3 yellow cards. This boy is a creative machine, and I am really looking forward to bringing him back into the squad. One thing I'm going to play around with maybe is having a 3 attacking midfield to play between the lines, and sometimes I'm playing with this formation at times where if we're playing against somebody who's playing with a deep lying midfielder, I'm going to put a deep lying midfielder in there myself just to break down their attacks, because typically what that means is they use a 3-man striker formation to kind of run between those lines. So I have Reynolds just playing an anchorman role. But predominantly what we do, we go with the 4-4-2. That's where we're at our best right now. Actually, let me bring these back to support. Keepings, I find, just plays better. Actually, we'll go on wing back support. Go on. So yeah, going to scheduling. We beat Absworth Town in the Welsh Cup 4th round. That's when I said I was going to come back to you, but I decided just to keep going. It was like 1 a.m. and I can't record a video at that hour. And I decided I'm going to keep playing my game instead of going to sleep, because who's ever decided to go to sleep, and that was a good life choice for them. So New Saints beat us. Hard game to take because Lawless put in a good performance, because if you look here, then shots and target shots, yeah, that is us. Sorry, that was them. They had a really high XG, 2.8 or 2.28. Lawless just kept the ball out of the bloody net for long periods of time, and we got a consolation goal right at the very end, just to disrupt their game, to make sure that Scott didn't get the clean sheet. But it's like Roscoe, like that front three tends to give us problems, and then that deep lying player here just catches us too often. But Roscoe penalty in the 46th minute, just it opened from there. But I was proud that we didn't fall apart. I guess one thing that I have done is I've come to terms with the fact that I don't have good goalkeepers. So I brought in Aaron Maguire on loan, who's just going to be a bit of a stopgap for us. He's played reasonably okay, but Ben Duggan has thrown his toys out of the pram. He is very, very unhappy with me. Where actually is he right now? Is he in the under-19s? Yes, Ben Duggan is really, really upset with me. He wants to leave. He has exceptional potential, but at this level, for all I know, that means 10 points of current ability. He wants to leave. I've put him up for sale. I have him for £8,000. It's whether or not anyone comes in for him. He's played a lot for us. I mean, not this season anyway, but he's played a lot for us last year. Lawless is just a better goalkeeper. It's really that simple for me. I'm trying to get rid of Bellingham. His contract is up at the end of the year, so I'm just letting him go on a free. That's the way it is for a lot of players, for us, to be honest, because like if you go back to senior squad, I've put together a hodgepodge team of players who don't really belong here. I've got the stats, competitions, overall, and if you sort by appearances, there's a lot of players down here who just haven't been playing. They are very big part players. But even like between here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I've got 18 players that have 15 or more appearances. So what that really tells me is that I do have a first squad that has a significant rotation potential to it. And everyone down here is just not needed. They're not needed. Thomas Sadler isn't a bad player. I'm going to hold on to you. You've got a little bit of potential, but if I find somebody better, I will be bringing them in. He's not going to get a game because Fieldson is a beast, an absolute beast. 7.1 rating. He's doing really well in the league and the cup. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get him back, unfortunately, because Sunderland, actually, they've renewed his contract. So while I'm here, loan offer. No! They'd rather he play with higher quality players. No. Okay, you know what that means? That means I have made him a better player. And as a result, Sunderland no longer want him to play with players of my level. It sucks. Only I could have bought him. Fieldson, we're going to have to get another centre-back in because, holy crap, this guy has been incredible for us. Mainly paired him up with Harrington. 25 years of age, ex-TNS. Again, he's had a good season, 6.95. He's performed not as well as last season, though, and I think that could mean that we are moving beyond his ability and probably going to need to replace him at some point. And I feel that's the way it is for a lot of players. Because going to our squad depth comparison, go all positions, you spot that there's a lot of, like, once you get past the best player in the position, a lot drops off. Because even like in centre midfield, Tim's contract runs out at the end of the year. I'm not so sure he's interested in staying. No interest in staying with us. So this is just going to be a thing that happens at this level where you're going to have players who come in, do a job for you, and then when they do really well, they realize that they were too good for you to begin with. I need a left back. I've set up some scouting assignments to look for left midfield, right back, left back, and goalkeeper on no contract loans and transfers. Because this summer, because like I have my squad of centre midfielders and I have a squad of strikers. Bugrain, McLean, and Griffiths are incredible. Absolutely incredible players. Like, let's look at Griffiths for a second here. Let's go over to history. Let's go over to overall. He has played 34 times, scored 19 goals, assisted 4 goals, 6 man of the matches for a total 7.31. And he is 16 years of age. He has been our starting striker, signed for £50,000 with a 7.41 average rating in the Premier League of Wales, and he is 16 years of age. I don't know how long I can hold on to him, but for every second I can hold on to him, those are goals scored. He has 15 goals in the league. He is our leading goal scorer with 19, and he's 16 years. The board are pretty happy with us. The run in Europe really helped with our finances because the finances are starting to kind of dip and drip. We're sitting at 782,000, which should be reasonably okay, but I'm not expecting to be able to challenge for that top spot. 20 points. TNS are just a world away from everybody else in this squad. There's a part of me that thinks that TNS, based in England, should just fuck off to the Vanarama. Like and comment if you agree. Then again, I've also experimented with the idea of creating a Welsh league that has like all of the English-based Welsh teams. Like imagine Swansea, Cardiff, Wrexham, Midfield Town, and everyone playing in this league. It would raise the stature of Welsh football a bit, and I think that would be quite interesting. But squad-wise, like there's a lot of players here that I'm trying to leave, I'm trying to let go of. But Garen, his contract runs out at the end of the year, and I'm on the fence about what I want to do. Do I want to hold on to him because he was injured, so he didn't play a lot. Now, his form has improved, but his goal scoring, which, I mean, he has assists. He's played half the games. I don't know if I want to hold on to him. I'm expecting him to want an absolute incredible bump in that wage, and I'm just not sure that I care enough. Because, like, Ben McLean is, like, on paper, like, really low down. He's not as good as Bugrain or Griffiths, and we've Timmy. I brought back this Nigerian fella. I brought him back on loan from loan because he was doing quite well, 6 goals in 19 appearances. But I noticed he got a significant bump in his ability, and he's 6'2", who's quick. So it gives us the opportunity to get on the end of long balls, and that's what he does. He tends to do hold-up play quite well. He doesn't have strength, so I'm training that strength, but he's got the jumping reach and the heading. So he pairs really well with Griffiths, and he should have about 5 goals for the season. But for whatever reason, the game hates him, and he has like a laser-focused right boot that just decides the crossbar is where I am going to. The boy's probably won about $6,000 in crossbar challenges at this point. He just can't put the ball in the back of the net, except he did it once and did it with his head. The 6'2" Nigerian fella with 14 heading scored with his head. What did you expect? So it is the Welsh quarterfinal. It's the Welsh Cup quarterfinal. We've been doing reasonably well in the championship group as well, actually. 3-2, 3-0, 1-0. Bala Town. This was scary because they had a late charge where they just, like, Raul Correa in the 82nd minute, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to happen. It's going to be 3-3. No, proved fine. Absworth demolished them. Clefin Druids. Griffith just doing what Griffith does. We had a decent game, and I was happy we were able to just finish it. So, Newton for the quarter-final, because I wanna play the final of the Welsh Cup, because we had a disappointing League Cup. So I want the Welsh Cup quarter-final to get us to a semi-final so we can get to the final. And we have the resumption of the Championship Conference. So like the next video you get will be probably at the end of the season. Hopefully for a Welsh Cup final against TNS, where you'll get to watch me get battered and maybe cry on stream. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to take you through the Welsh Cup, and then that'll be us for today's video. Flint Town are retaining their position of thoroughly underperforming, as Clondundo are doing really well. Where actually are they in the table? I expect them third. They're not getting promoted. Bangor City, yeah, they've been reasonably well. Who's in South? Clantley Town. You know, I'm a big fan of Clantley Town. I'm a rugby fan. Clantley Scarlets, I absolutely love them. They don't have any of our players on loan. Stanley, maybe I should. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna create like a talent factory at some point if I stay here long enough. Cardiff Drax. Right, I have to stop getting distracted. No interest at all. You could be fun. You're end of contract. Let's see if I can get you out on trial. On 4 weeks. Okay, yeah. It's tactical meeting. Nope. I know you're a good player. So do that. That's quick pick. Go on. Harrington Fieldson, yeah. Keeping Reynolds. I'm okay with that. Clark Givings, I'm going to put you in an attack role. I'm happy with that there. Have you got, yeah, you have got goes forward. And yeah, that's us. So I'm going to give Timmy Davis over here, and I'm going to play you in a target forward role, because that way everyone's going to be aiming for him now. McLean for Bulgarian, just give him a bit of a rest. Walsh Miller. See, the other side of it, I don't know if I want to hold on to Bulgarian, because Walsh Miller, even though he's tiny, he's 5'1", he's really agile and quick in and around that box. So he's a beautiful poacher. And like he excels in the attacking midfield role, but he can play striker. So why would I not utilize him? He's had a decent season. He hasn't had as many games as Griffith, but hey, 15, 6.92, 3 assists, 1 goal. I'm very happy with his output. Griffin is just, we're going to lose Griffin at some point. Okay, so got a match. So Maguire in goal, Timmy Davis and Ethan Griffin up front. Hopefully we can get the height from Davis, utilising just the lethal prowess of Griffin. Clark and Gibbings on those wide wings. I mean, they're not the best players, but I think they're two of our most effective players. We utilise them quite effectively in those wing roles. So Skip, and now we pray to the gods of Football Manager that results will be ever in our favour. Oh, come on. Few shots so far, relatively low XG, but compared to the shot tally, okay. 15 minutes in, we've shot on target, there we go. 2 fouls each, 4 shots. We're getting shots. That's good to know anyway. We're utilising kind of down the middle, Tubberfield with a cross in. Well, put pressure on him. Garcia, beautiful Welsh name. Go on, put pressure. As they just dance around that right-hand wing. Humphreys brings it over. We should be on the end of that one. So Reynolds, oh no. Salisbury, oh, come on. Reynolds, you cocked up there. Hopefully that won't affect his rating too much. That was, oh my God, terrible. Move into an attacking role. What the fuck were we doing there? It hasn't affected him terribly, but oh my God, I fucking hate shit like that. Okay, Fieldson over to Clark. Clark over to Burnett. Timmy Davis over the top. Now, is this offside? Griffin getting on the end of it. Just go. Okay, now, is he offside? That is the question. You seem to have... Okay, we've got it. Beautiful. Timmy Davis just utilising his hold-up play and just beautiful. Straight over the top for Griffin. See what I mean? He gets in the end of things. And he's 16 years of age. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm loving the shots right now. You can't score if you don't shoot. Although our back line has not been playing particularly well. Half-time, disappointing. Hands on hips. Okay. Shout, demand more. I found demand more just incredible as a shout. Pressing forward in Salisbury. No wonder he got on the end of that. Okay, so we need more attacking outlet from the looks of it. I'm going to move you into attacking roles. He's already there. I want you as an advanced... Actually, I'm going to play you as a poacher. Reynolds, you're going to play as fullback attack. And now we just pray that this doesn't screw me over. Clark, playing quite badly. I'm going to bring Chris Owens on to replace him. Givings, Harrington, Thomas Sadler to replace Harrington. Okay. Don't be afraid to make changes. 60 minutes in. Still very few highlights. Nothing really of note. We have the higher XG, so chance creation seems to be in our favour, although we haven't had any shots in a while. This is quite concerning. Essentially, it's next highlight wins from the looks of it. Are you going to full time? Full time, not a single. So what happens here? Extra time, okay. I mean, it showed our bench celebrating. I got very confused there for a second. Keepings is dancing up between their 6.4 and 6.3. Oh no, Roberts crossing it over. Maguire getting on the end of it. Well done, Maguire. Kicks it forward. Griffith, no. Okay, I think... Oh no, De Silva. Oh, bloody hell. Probably going to go out of the cup. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so what we need to do is you're coming forward, Owens is coming back here, and Reynolds can come in here. We're going to play 2 Mazzalas with attack rolls. This is not at all how I wanted this game to go. Wingback support. And we're just going to throw the absolute kitchen fucking sink at them. Go very attacking, shooting sight, early crosses. I'm stressed at a video game. Look, we've half an hour turning around. Maguire not having a good game at all. Maybe he just doesn't play well in these games. It's half time and extra time. Oh, bloody hell. And more. Reynolds, come on. Come on, Reynolds. Back to keeping. Keeping brings it forward, and it's to nobody. Burton comfortably gets on the end of that. Takes it long. Highlight still live. Thomas Sadler gets it. You going to boot it forward? No, nobody. Griffith get on the end of that? No. Okay. Come on, press him down. Left hand side. Owens, you going to get in the end of it? Oh. Timmy brings it forward to Griffin. Griffin 1-on-1. Okay, so we've got a fighting chance now. This could go to penalties. Griffin getting a second of the game. Extra time proving heart attack zone. I just call him Tim. His name is Tin, whatever. I can't pronounce his second name. Between the legs, Jesus. That goalkeeping, if I ever saw it. There's a lot of people are not playing well. Griffith. Transfer hat-trick. Oh, that would have been poetic. That would have been beautiful. Gibbons. Okay, looks like we're going to penalties. Okay. Whew. Never fun. So, okay. Penalties. We're going to have Timmy Davis go first because he's just got the higher composure. Then Gibbons. Then Reynolds. Griffith, and then Inglehorn, or Igro-Bram. It's Owens, Fieldsworth, Burnett, Keepings. How has my goalkeeper got better? Jesus, you have terrible composure, my friend. Maguire at the very end. Okay, now it's time to pray. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to switch to behind goal. Okay, Newton get their first goal. Timmy Davies steps up. Come on, left-footed strike. Where's it going to go? Oh my sweet Jesus. Not a good start. As Tuberfield steps up. Come on, Maguire. Oh, nearly. He dived the right way, but Newton have a lead. Gibbings, Jesus, take the pressure off us, please, Gibbings. Okay. I'd say levels it up. I'd love if that was leveled up. Garcia. Maguire, come on. Pull something out of... Do a bit of magic for me, please. No. Not like this. Not like this. Penalty shootouts, Reynolds. Come on. Reynolds. Beautiful. If Newton scores this, then we're in trouble. Because then we've no margin for error at all. Come on, Maguire, please, please. Oh, so close. We have to score this. Griffith. Oh my God, Griffith. You're 16 years of age. You're the top scorer in the country right now. You've scored 2. I think you're the top scorer in the country. I don't actually know. Please, Griffith, please give us a fighting chance. Okay, beautiful. Now Maguire has to save this or it has to hit the bar. We're well acquainted with the woodwork. I wonder if they are. This basically is to win it. Come on. Slow walk up. The tension. Jesus. It's the Silva. And just like that, we're out of the cup. Oh, disappointing. Reynolds cocks up majorly to give them the opening goal, and he still finishes with a 7.3. All in all, not a great game. Owens didn't play well. Keeping didn't play well. Maguire didn't play well. Gibbings didn't play well. We took Clark off because Clark wasn't playing well. Disappointing. And as you can see, even with the XG, we started pulling way ahead near the end with a 1.73. Chance creation was in our half, but they just took their chances. What can we do? What can we do? They just took their chances. And no matter what anyone tells you, putting the ball in the back of the net is really all that matters. That's really all that counts. If we have 7 million chances and they have 2 and we score 1 and they score 2, they were the better team. Really just how that works. maybe not the better team, but they took their chances. See, that's how that works. Football's complicated, okay? It's incredibly complicated. Friends, we're out of the cup. So all we've left to play for is the league. We're going to cement second position, and I'll come back to you for probably a transfer roundup and let you know what our plans are and what we want to do. Catch you in the next one, my friends. Cheers.